Hey there. Hope you're loving this course. I know it's a lot of info to digest all at once. That's why we offer the accompanying 102-page ebook and downloadable audio files so you can refer back to them whenever you need. You can get them at freecoursesforall.com. That's freecourses, the number 4, all.com. One more time, that's freecourses, the number 4, all.com. Now, back to the course. Lesson 8.1. Hiring and managing employees, knowing when to hire and how to attract talent. All right, so you've gotten your business off the ground and you're wearing all the hats: CEO, marketing guru, customer service rep, janitor, and maybe even barista. But here's the thing, you can't do it all forever. Eventually, it'll be time to take off a few hats and bring some people on board. But when should you hire, and how do you attract the right talent without becoming a full-time recruiter? This lesson will walk you through the signs that it's time to hire and how to get people excited about working for you. Hint, it's not just about offering free coffee. When to hire. How to know it's time to expand the team. Hiring employees is a big step for any business. It's kind of like adopting a pet. You can't just pick one up on a whim and hope for the best. You need to be sure you're ready to take care of them, and they're going to stick around for the long haul. So, how do you know when it's time to bring in some help? Here are some telltale signs that it's time to grow your team. You're drowning in work. If your daily to-do list feels like a never-ending scroll and you're working late nights and weekends, that's a big old red flag. It's time to bring in help before burnout sets in. Quality is starting to suffer. If things are slipping through the cracks, like missed emails, late deliveries, or forgotten tasks, it's a sure sign you need more hands on deck. You're turning down opportunities. When you're saying no to new clients or projects because you simply can't handle the workload, it's time to scale up. You need specialized skills. Maybe you've been doing your own graphic design or accounting, but it's time to admit you're not exactly Michelangelo or a tax genius. Hiring someone with the skills you lack can take your business to the next level. You're ready to grow. If you have a clear growth plan and need people to help execute it, it's a great time to hire. Just make sure your finances can support the added payroll costs. Hiring someone is an investment in your business, so don't wait until you're completely overwhelmed. If you're struggling with even one or two of these signs, it's time to think about bringing on some help. Hatch, how to attract top talent. Make them want to work for you. Now that you know it's time to hire, you need to figure out how to get talented people to join your team. Spoiler alert, this isn't just about salary, although, yes, people like to be paid. Creating an environment where people actually want to work is what will attract the best and brightest. Here's how to do it. 1. Create a culture people love. You don't need to have Google-style nap pods and catered lunches to attract talent, but you do need to foster a company culture where people enjoy coming to work. It's all about values, the vibe, and how you treat your employees. Here's how you can build a killer company culture. Be transparent. Open communication is key. Employees want to know what's going on in the company, from the big wins to the challenges. Make it fun. No, you don't need a ping pong table in the break room, though that's cool too. But offering a fun and collaborative environment where people feel valued can go a long way. Show appreciation. People want to feel appreciated, and a simple thank you can work wonders. Don't wait for an annual review to let someone know they're doing a great job. 2. Offer flexibility, because life happens. These days, flexibility is just as important as salary for many employees. Offering flexible work hours, remote options, or even a 4-day work week can make you more attractive to top talent. We all have lives outside of work, and the ability to juggle those responsibilities can be a game changer for potential employees. Stage 3. Sell your mission, not just the job. Talented people want to work for companies with a purpose. They're not just looking for a paycheck, they want to feel like their work is making a difference. This means you need to clearly communicate what your business stands for, whether it's solving a big problem, making life easier for your customers, or giving back to the community. Make sure your potential hires understand how their role fits into the bigger picture. 4. Offer growth opportunities. No one wants to be stuck in a dead-end job. Talented candidates want to know there's room to grow, whether that means professional development, promotions, or opportunities to take on new challenges. Let them know what the future could look like for them if they join your team. 5. Get creative with benefits. Yes, salary matters, but benefits go a long way too. While you might not have the budget to offer fancy health insurance packages or stock options yet, there are other ways to sweeten the deal. Work from home perks. Remote work isn't going anywhere, so why not offer a home office setup allowance or cover some utility costs for remote workers? Wellness programs. Free yoga classes, gym memberships, or even mental health days can show that you care about your employees' well-being. Education stipends. Offer to cover the cost of online courses or workshops that will help employees grow in their roles. Even small perks can make a big difference when it comes to attracting the right talent. Managing employees. From first day to superstar status. Once you've hired your dream team, the real work begins. Managing them. Good management doesn't just mean bossing people around. It's about helping your employees thrive so they can help your business thrive too. Here's how to manage your team like a pro. 1. Onboarding matters. The first days and weeks at a new job can be intimidating. Make the onboarding process smooth by giving your new hires everything they need to succeed. Set clear expectations, introduce them to the team, and make sure they have the tools and resources they need. 2. Communicate clearly. No, seriously. The number one complaint employees have about their managers? Poor communication. Make it a habit to check in regularly with your team, offer feedback, both good and constructive, and keep the lines of communication open. A quick, "How's it going?" can do wonders. Hat 3. Delegate. Don't micromanage. You hired these people because they're awesome, right? So trust them to do their jobs. Delegate tasks and responsibilities and give your team the freedom to run with them. Nobody likes to be micromanaged, so give your employees room to breathe and solve problems on their own. 4. Foster a collaborative environment. Encourage teamwork and collaboration. The more your employees work together, the more ideas will flow, and the better your business will perform. Create opportunities for cross-department collaboration, whether through regular team meetings or collaborative projects. Provide feedback and room to grow. Nobody's perfect, and that includes your employees. Give them regular feedback and offer opportunities for development, whether that's through mentoring, training programs, or just giving them more challenging tasks. Employees who feel like they're growing will stick around longer and perform better. Final thoughts. Hiring and managing employees doesn't have to be intimidating. When you know it's time to hire, and you focus on attracting talent through a great culture, flexible work options, and clear communication, you'll build a team that's as passionate about your business as you are. And remember, a great team isn't just a bunch of employees. It's a group of people working together to help your business succeed. Treat them right, and they'll be your biggest asset. Liking this course? Awesome! But don't stop here. We've got free courses on everything from marriage advice to parenting hacks to getting your business off the ground. Plus, we're adding new courses every week, so there's always something fresh to learn. Have an idea for a course you want to see? Let us know by emailing info@freecoursesforall.com. That's freecourses, the number 4.com. Again, that's freecourses, the number 4, all.com. Now, back to your lesson. Module 8. Building your team. Lesson 8.2. Leadership skills for entrepreneurs. How to inspire and lead your team. So, you've hired a dream team to help take your business to the next level. Now comes the fun part, leading them. But here's the thing. Being the boss isn't just about giving orders and hoping everyone listens. It's about inspiring your team, guiding them, and getting them fired up about your business. Sounds like a big job, right? Don't worry. You've got this. Let's dive into how you can become the kind of leader your team actually wants to follow, and not just because you're writing their paychecks. Stat 1. Lead by example. Yes, even the tough stuff. First rule of leadership: never ask someone to do something you wouldn't do yourself. If you're expecting your team to hustle, put in the effort, and stay motivated, guess what? You need to do the same. Leadership is about setting the tone. So if you're slacking, grumpy, or not meeting your own standards, don't be surprised if your team follows suit. Want a hardworking, passionate team? Show them what that looks like. Walk the walk. If you're preaching work-life balance, don't send emails at midnight. If you value creativity, share your own crazy ideas and let them see you take risks. Own your mistakes. Don't try to sweep your own missteps under the rug. If you mess up, admit it. Your team will respect you more for it. Remember, you are the model for how your team behaves. They're watching you, not in a creepy way, so make sure you're setting the right example. 2. Communicate clearly and often, like seriously, all the time. Good leaders are great communicators. The clearer you are with your team, the smoother things will run. It's not just about giving instructions, it's about making sure everyone knows the goals, understands the vision, and feels comfortable giving feedback. Open communication is the secret sauce that holds everything together. Be transparent. Keep your team in the loop. Share your vision, goals, and even the challenges your business is facing. When your team understands the bigger picture, they're more likely to be motivated and take ownership of their roles. Give and get feedback. Feedback is a two-way street. Regularly check in with your team, give constructive feedback, praise is great too, and be open to hearing their thoughts. Your employees have valuable insights. Don't let them go to waste. And here's a pro tip. Don't wait for formal meetings to communicate. Sometimes a quick check-in or casual chat can be just as effective as a full-on sit-down. Keep the lines of communication open, always. Hat 3. Inspire with a vision, not just a to-do list. Nobody gets jazzed about completing a to-do list. You need to give your team something bigger to work toward, something that gets them excited about the work they're doing every day. That's where vision comes in. Your job as a leader is to paint the picture of where the company is headed and how each team member plays a crucial role in getting there. Make the mission clear. Your business isn't just about selling widgets or services. What's the purpose behind what you're doing? How are you solving problems or making people's lives better? When your team buys into that mission, they'll be motivated to give their best. Tie individual goals to the bigger picture. Help your employees see how their individual efforts contribute to the overall success of the business. When people understand how their work impacts the bigger picture, they feel more invested in the outcome. A leader without a clear vision is like a captain without a map. Everyone's going to get lost. So make sure you've got a compelling story that keeps your team focused and inspired. Hat 4. Empower your team. Let them take the wheel sometimes. Micromanaging? It's a trap. Trust me, no one wants a boss who hovers over their shoulder, critiquing every tiny decision. The best leaders know how to empower their team by giving them the freedom to make decisions, solve problems, and take ownership of their work. When you give your employees autonomy, they'll surprise you with what they're capable of. Delegate and trust. Stop trying to do everything yourself. Delegate tasks and trust your team to get them done. Sure, they might not do it exactly the way you would, but that's okay. Different perspectives often lead to better results. Encourage creativity. Create an environment where your team feels safe to pitch ideas, try new things, and, gasp, fail occasionally. Innovation happens when people are free to think outside the box without fear of criticism. The more empowered your team feels, the more they'll grow, and the better your business will perform. It's a win-win. 5. Be approachable. You're not a robot. Leadership isn't about being intimidating or keeping people at arm's length. In fact, the best leaders are the ones who are approachable and easy to talk to. If your team feels comfortable coming to you with questions, concerns, or even new ideas, you're doing something right. Keep an open door, literally or metaphorically. Let your team know you're there when they need you. Encourage them to come to you with anything, whether it's a work issue or something personal. Be human. Don't be afraid to show your personality. Laugh with your team, Share your own struggles and be vulnerable. You're leading people, not robots, so it's okay to act like a person. When your team feels comfortable with you, they'll be more engaged, more creative, and more likely to stick around for the long haul. SAS 6. Celebrate successes, no matter how small. In the day-to-day grind, it's easy to get caught up in what's next on the list. But don't forget to take a step back and celebrate the wins, big or small. Recognizing your team's achievements, both individually and as a group, boosts morale and shows your employees that their hard work isn't going unnoticed. Give shout-outs. Whether it's in a meeting, an email, or even a quick Slack message, take the time to recognize your team's accomplishments. Celebrate together. Did your team hit a big milestone? Take them out for lunch, throw a pizza party, or organize a fun team-building event. Celebrating together builds camaraderie and strengthens your team's bond. Celebrations don't have to be grand gestures. They just have to show that you see and appreciate the hard work that's going into making your business a success. Final thoughts. Leadership is about more than just managing tasks and deadlines. It's about inspiring your team to do their best work, guiding them with a clear vision, and building an environment where they feel valued, empowered, and ready to tackle challenges. Great leaders aren't born. They're made through practice, feedback, and a commitment to continuous improvement. As you continue to grow your business, focus on becoming the kind of leader who lifts up your team and motivates them to reach new heights. A strong leader builds a strong team, and that's the key to long-term success. Hey there, hope you're enjoying this course. If you are, we have a small favor to ask. Please share it with a friend, family member, or even a random person on the internet, like on a site such as Reddit. These courses are free, so if you've found them helpful, we would be forever grateful if you help spread the word so that people who are on a tight budget can learn about this course on entrepreneurship or our others such as Secrets to a Happy Marriage or Parenting 101. Now back to the course.